Cozykin, welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name's Courtney. I make a lot of cozy content, and today we are going to be shopping. We are going to be looking at all the spring decor, and I want to take you guys along to just get inspired, hopefully buy a couple items but not go overboard, and just really freshen up for spring. Here's a look at what I am wearing. Got a cute checkered gingham sweater, basic tee underneath, and then some jeans. They are straight jeans. I believe everything is from Shein's, but super cute, super spring. I just don't have sandals on. First stop is Ross. This isn't my normal place, but there are times I find really good deals. I think this is a great place to find outdoor items for your backyard patio at better prices compared to other stores. We are at Home Goods now, and you guys already know Home Goods has so many good finds. They are so hard to stay away from. I will say the pots and planters selection is absolutely killing it this year. It was so hard not to get any of them. They have a wide variety of sizes, and even the ones made of lighter material, which I think is perfect to pack up and move, because who would want to leave them behind? If you're thinking about hosting, this is definitely your sign. Love all the different variety of themes to match your aesthetic and fulfill all your entertainment dreams. Hobby Lobby is another great place for your gardening needs. Pot selection was also really good. Off topic, but I stumbled upon this giant canvas and thought this would be a great addition to a large blank wall, and this shelf would be perfect to store your glassware for your hosting needs. Also, these placemats have been going absolutely viral on TikTok. Really regret not getting any, but don't forget to pick some up next time you're there. Back home now. It's actually really hot outside, even though it's just like 75 degrees, but I'm like sweating. Took the sweater off. Even though it's super cute, it was just way too hot. So I want to show you what I got. Okay, so let's start off with things from Ross. Honestly, I don't go there often. It's just like another TJ Maxx Marshalls to me. But I do like to give them a chance sometimes, just because they do have some things like mainly for like my pups. But honestly though, I was pleasantly surprised of what I could actually find there. I think I had some pretty good finds. I just really had to like sift through this stuff, and their shelves aren't as stocked as like TJ Maxx, Home Goods. But let me show you. This is the first thing I got. I showed it in the clips, but this is like a bumblebee pot, ceramic. I just love like the glazed look, and honestly no idea what I'm gonna put in here, but we'll figure it out. I'm sure we're gonna have a lot more plants in the future, but I love the size, the style. It's kind of giving like European courtyard Tuscan, and honestly any place you go is gonna have some killer like pots and plants. I really think like the whole European hosting entertainment is really in right now, and so there's just a bunch of things stockpiled at the stores. The other thing I got from Ross is this pillow. I wasn't looking for pillows, if I'm going to be honest, but I couldn't pass this one up just for the size of it, and I do love like the detailing. It looks like it's like kind of like a linen texture with subtle floral detailing, and I like that a lot. And You can never get enough of throw pillows. My dog likes to chew them up at times if he's ever left out, so I'm always rotating through these. Those are the only two things that I got from Ross. The next place that I went to is Home Goods. I only got a few things there. Like I said in the beginning, I wasn't looking to go all out and buy a bunch of new spring decor. I really wanted to be intentional with it and get things that I'm going to be using for quite a while and that I can rotate through the seasons. And I wasn't looking for this either, but I couldn't pass on the coffee table books. I think they just get better and better. Quite frankly, I still think they're super expensive. Like $25 for a book that's probably never gonna be opened is kind of steep to me, so I really like to be super picky on the books that I get. And this is what I got. I love the garden theme again, the whole European courtyard. I did show you another book. It was like Nantucket, and I love that. I'm trying to go for like a coastal vibe. Unfortunately, that book was like $50, so I was not going to pay that price. This was a good alternative. Lots of like vintage Nancy Meyers, Martha Stewart inspo, hosting, garden inspo, florals, stuff like that. It even has like winter gatherings and hosting. And look at this backyard, guys. That looks amazing. Next thing that I got from Home Goods is this tablecloth. I really didn't want to pass on this because I do just want to make over my dining room again, but I couldn't pass this up because this gave like a really nice blue coastal theme that I would like to add. I would love to add more color to the house with like a twist of your coastal, but also like your Pacific Northwest foresty vibe. This is just gonna go straight into the dining room and repurposed later on. And that's it. I didn't get much, like I said, but I still wanted to go over like honorable mentions that I think would be really good inspo for spring. I know we're just kind of getting into the warmer months, but I do think these are still really good for your summer months as well. And so the first honorable mention on this list is this scalloped vase pot, whatever you want to call it. It's super cute and honestly really versatile. You don't even have to use it as a pot or anything. I did feature this on one of my TikToks, so if you want to see how I used it, I just used it as a planter, but you could also use it like a trash can. Just keep it as is. It goes on my bookcase, so I just love the scallop detailing. I know that's super trendy right now, but I do think this was a good find. This was at Target in their dollar section, and so I would definitely head into there if you want to look for the exact same one. Next are going to be a bunch of florals. I did showcase these too in my TikToks and Instagram reels. I believe these are chrysanthemums. The stems are artificial and they were from Roll Market in the clearance section. I thought this gave like a really good pop of color, and I love how it like reminded me of like the Pacific Northwest and Mount Rainier and the wildflowers. So this goes on my coffee table and I thought it was a really nice touch. Here are some more florals. This vase was actually thrifted from Savers, I believe. And then the stems I got from Target. I believe these also are chrysanthemums, and it's the Hearth and Hand with Magnolia collection. I love like the light lavender, the pinks, the whites, and the yellows. I like that they don't look too like artificial. They're really soft to the touch and they don't like have that shine to them. Last but not least, you guys seen my fireplace makeover. You might have seen this too. This goes right next to my fireplace. The vase and the stems were from Hobby Lobby. I believe these are like peonies or similar. Loved how it paired with the seagrass basket. This is a super nice touch. You could also use this as a centerpiece on your dining table if you wanted. Again, I love like the touch of like the seagrass or like woven materials. It gives a lot of texture and warmth to the space. Also wanted to mention these planters I got a while back. The black ones are from Hobby Lobby. The tall cream colored ones are from Joann's. So sad they're closing, but also glad I found these before they did. Terracotta plants are from Dollar Tree, so you can kind of see I'm slowly collecting my outdoor pots and planters, and plan to fill these up with a variety of plants such as lavender, ferns, and lemongrass for a natural insect repellent. That is going to wrap it up for all the spring decor finds for this video. I hope you all enjoyed shopping with me and are going to have a lovely spring and summer. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next video.